So it's been a while since I've uploaded any videos lately, but this time I have a pretty good reason why. If you follow me on Reddit and especially on Discord, you know that I have a guide for every melee weapon in the game, going over their stats, a breakdown of them, how good different enchants are on them, and the best enchant combos for each one. And I've recently finally updated all of them to be in line with the buffs and nerfs that Mojang's made to the weapons lately. Well, I went ahead and did that for all the armors in the game too, giving a rundown of how they operate and listing not only good enchant combos for them, but going in depth with how those particular build combos function. They're all posted on my Discord and on Reddit, which I'll link in the description down below. But this video here is one that I recorded a long time ago, and I've wanted to upload it for a while too, but first I wanted to upload my last video where I was nerfed lower than the depths of hell. You know, the one where I was doing 251 power, no enchants, only 2 artifacts. And it's because this build that I'm going to show you here is utterly broken to high heaven in comparison. Many of you probably know all about how a Sawblade works, but many of you also might not. What you need to understand is that only the first hit of a Sawblade's combo, which is the hit that does more damage than the rest, counts as an actual attack. This is important because of how Dynamo, and to an extent Artifact Synergy, works. Dynamo will add its own damage value to your next attack, and then gets used up when you land that attack. Normally. But since only a Sawblade's first attack counts as an actual attack, if that first attack doesn't hit a mob, but the rest of the hits do, all of the rest of the hits of the Sawblade's combo will have those Dynamo stacks added to the damage. This goes for Artifact Synergy as well. So the build works like this. I'm using Hero's Armor with Refreshment on my weapon, standard Potion Barrier and Surprise Gift Spam, but my main form of combat is with a Light Feather, both to fuel the rolls for Dynamo and the artifact uses for Artifact Synergy, along with Burst Bowstring and cooldown shots so I can spam the Feather. So as I'm attacking with my Sawblade, I'm constantly rolling with Light Feather, constantly having an Artifact Synergy boost, and constantly adding Dynamo stacks that aren't getting used up most of the time. Every roll just makes my attack stronger. On top of all this, Surprise Gift is constantly triggering to give me strength potions. With those red damage numbers, or the ones from Artifact Synergy, I can trigger another bug involving the Void Strike on my ranged weapon. Normally, if you land a melee, ranged, or summon attack on a mob that has Void Strike on them, it removes the Void Strike effect. But if the Void Strike came from your ranged weapon, and your melee doesn't have Void Strike on it, and you're dealing red damage numbers from Strength Potion or Artifact Synergy, the ranged Void Strike multiplier doesn't go away, not until its duration naturally runs out. So, I'm getting increasing stacks of Dynamo added to my Sawblade's combo on top of Artifact Synergy and Strength Potion giving me non-stop 2.8 times damage, on top of Void Strike being constantly active on the mobs I'm hitting, with Gravity to help since Sawblades have the reach and attack area of a toothpick. Finally, the reason I ran this level wasn't for a leisurely stroll, it was to test this weapon's damage. Even if you factor in a Tier 3 daily trial increasing mob health by 95.3%, Mushu Monstrosity still has more HP than any boss that doesn't have moments of invulnerability. So here, with 3 threat banners and a 190% mob health buff banner, he has 5.66 times his normal 330 million plus HP. Just to show you how fast this weapon can take down over 1.9 billion HP. And yes, this build is up for grabs. 3 people who ask for it in the comments down below within the next 5 hours will be picked from a drawing and notified that they've won the build. For now, enjoy the carnage.